Let me change my name.
Hey, Frank,
Yep.
is that you? Because I saw it English. Take
Yeah. I'm sorry because this is the account we are using for that. So I changed my name. No worry. How
ah,
are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Great. A little bit tired. I don't know.
Uh,
I have like a headache, but I'm fine. Worry.
yeah, I think you have so many pressure these days because you're also doing another challenge.
Yeah, this week was really rough. Has been rough. Yeah, but
Yeah,
great.
because it's everyday challenge. So
Hmm.
you have so
Yeah,
many tasks to do.
yeah, and we have to keep up with the challengers,
Mm, 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 mm.
to comment on them on their posts and
Yeah.
anyway.
Me too, because sometimes I can't concentrate my own study because I have to watch participants' video and then I have to give some feedback, comment,
Mhm.
so I
Yeah,
can focus myself.
it's
Yeah,
time consuming for sure.
yeah, exactly.
So how
So,
was your week?
so far, yeah, this week I only have twice a week in my work, and
Hmm.
the rest of them I just focus more on studying my online classes at the same time do the challenge and my YouTube channel.
Mm,
Yeah, and
great.
Instagram as well. I haven't done my homework in Stephanie, so I should do that
Uh,
one at least tomorrow because she's going to give some feedback maybe before Monday. So I suppose
mhm.
I should do that homework as well. So pretty
Mm,
busy also these days.
yeah.
And
And in 10 days, there's this the Fluency Breakthrough Challenge again, July.
yeah. Are you going to join?
I'm
Um,
thinking about it. How about you?
no, I won't because the main purpose is to connect with people from all over the world. But we are already connecting, and I already member in her daily English, so I
Of
can also
course.
connect with other students. So I don't need to join. And the price now it's increasing. It's $20. Before it just only $10. 10
Right,
or
I know.
14?
It,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
So
15. It was 15, and in the previous one, the first one was 10. So it was 10.
yeah, so I don't need for me. I don't want to join. I don't want to rejoin. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I already connected with other members, with other learners. So I think I don't need to. And also we're doing here in our group.
Right, right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like Jermaine is here.
Hey.
And yeah, I'm worried about Vivian
Hey,
because
Jermaine.
hello Jermaine. Because Vivian, I'm not sure if she's ready to become a task giver for next week. I'm not sure if she prepared or not.
She was talking with me. She was talking with me yesterday. She told me she found something.
I
She
see.
found a video. Yeah. But yeah,
I
let's
see, I
see.
see. That's great. How are you, Jermaine? You can unmute yourself. Try to unmute yourself. Jermaine, can you
Yeah.
hear us? Yeah. There you go.
Hey,
How are
Jermaine.
you?
Let me see. Okay. So I changed to ready for the meeting. I just go to my daughter's room.
Ah.
Ah, I see. We can see the background. So, how are you today, Jermaine?
Yeah, very busy. Participate in two live class today, two Zoom meeting.
Uh-huh.
Participate in two Zoom meeting today. This is the second one.
Yeah. How was the first one? Did you like it?
Yes, I think because I have the experience of participating in this class, so I can manage. I know how the class is going, how the meeting is going.
Great.
Mhm. By the way, guys, I don't really watch the second video, but I watched the first and third video.
Mm.
The second video, I keep
The second one.
distracted with so many videos and pictures,
Uh-huh.
so I cannot focus. I cannot concentrate what the YouTuber saying in his
Mm-hmm.
video. So I
Did you
just
Yeah.
find anything about
let it
the
go.
host? Any background information about the host? Any about his background, academic background, or whatever publication or whatever?
What are you talking about? About me?
The Andrew Kurt, Andrew Kurt.
Andrew Kirby? No, I don't really. Not really. I don't know anything about him, but I do know that he has a really interesting content, kind of motivational, but different because he's looking for execution, you know. He's not into motivational phrases and quotes. He's just looking for things to do. But in the same way, at the same time, he has a program. So I was really careful to what content select from him because he's always like, yeah, go to my website, download my thing, and then join my program. It's only, you know, it's not. So you have to be careful what you're watching, I guess. But I don't know if he's a psychologist or anything. I think he just graduated from university, but he was saying about that, but I don't remember
Mhm.
why.
Because I watched the video a few times because I cannot understand because the English is easy to understand. I
Hmm.
find it's difficult to connect different parts of the content. Therefore, I draw. Actually, I draw because it's
What's
inverted.
what's that?
Normally, when I have difficulty to understand something, I draw a theoretical framework. I call it theoretical framework.
Nice.
That means
Okay.
lay a mind map
Hmm.
to
Alex,
to help me to understand the concept.
Hey,
what's it going? Long time no see, man.
Ah, Alex, first time.
uh,
Uh-huh.
hello, everybody.
Yes,
I
hello.
decided to join your group and check your conversation, if possible. Uh,
Yes, good to see you.
do you let me to join?
So
I,
you've. Mhm.
I don't know if you watch the video, at least one of the videos I posted on the group about the how to get out of a root.
Yes, I watched some of them. It was about flow and man who talked about RUTs. Yes,
Hmm. Great.
really, really
Okay.
unproductive time period.
All right. Okay.
I
I'm
feel
gonna yeah, I'm gonna let Jermaine finish her idea. She was talking about Andrew Kirby, the guy from.
First, I want to make sure what's the meaning of getting out of.
Get,
Does it mean that you getting out of? Does it mean that you don't you use it no
right.
more rug? You use it in a constructive way. Does it mean that? What do you mean by getting out of?
He's meaning that he is like in a really unproductive time period, and he was to end that period, you know, pretty much,
Yeah,
and get productive.
but in his video, all he
Hmm.
said is you have the RUT, then you have the response. Your response from the RUT is unhappy and guilty. So all the video is talking about how to handle your unhappy, your guilty feeling. So that's not a way to solve the problem. It only means handle your response from the problem. Did I
Okay.
get it? The logic is right. Am I logical in that sense? So he's not solved the problem. He only solved the problem resulting in or the response from the problem.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's looking for a different kind of perspective because sometimes we are, I don't know, but I think we are sometimes we are so focused, like you said, on the problem, and sometimes The problem is ourselves, you know. We have to know how, how to deal with ourselves first, and then focus on the problem. That's what I think. I don't know.
For me, I think there's a big difference
Mm-hmm.
because you have solved the problem, so the problem itself. But the problem will result in many different responses. So you are handling the response is handling the response, which is a total different issue. For example, you know, I'm a nurse, right? And I'm not a doctor. A doctor is treating the illness. He's treating the problem. But a nurse is handling the response from the illness. For example, you have pain, you have depression, or you have discomfort. So the nurse is helping you to treat your response from the problem. So there's two different areas of work. So you cannot say I'm treating a patient's response. I'm a doctor. No, I'm not a doctor. I'm not treating the problem. So it's totally different. So, but I think the heading mislead us. It's misleading us, telling them you're getting out of. Actually, it's no. It's handling the response.
Well,
I think that's thing
yeah,
about.
it makes sense, but then again, a problem is like it's like a cycle, you know. If you are in a rut, in a really unproductive time period, you feel bad, right? And if you feel bad, then you don't do anything. So a part of the problem is how to actually change how you feel about it, and then start getting active again, I guess, right? Don't you think?
Because the video did not say anything about this one. So first, I would like to say what is unproductive.
Productive. It depends. It's relative. It depends on the person. It doesn't have the same meaning for me or for you or for Adeline. Depends on what is being productive mean for you. Maybe he is a content creator. Maybe making one video a week is enough. But if you're talking about work, maybe he is like working 8 hours a day. If you're working 5, you are being unproductive. See? I don't know.
So can I change the topic to how to make yourself happy?
Yeah, of course. But let's say hello to Avi and Anastasia. Anastasia
Hello,
that
guys.
just joined.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Yeah, we were discussing this really interesting perspective of Jermaine. We are gonna get back to you. But Alex, what do you think?
As for me, this very useful suggestion, and I noticed before that the same situation very often happens with me. I mean, our life like a roller coaster, and every time maybe good days, maybe bad days, and of course it's usual process. And he said good suggestion to improve our good days in order to be more careful with themselves. He said that we have to be grateful for that what we have, and it's very useful advice, such as in my opinion, how the person is think about them himself, the how he feel themselves, and this way, the same way, he will be developed, and his emotion, his mood will spread to another people around him, and it's very great. And all second advice that he recommend focus on your trajectory, and it's also a very useful advice in order that person mustn't be concentrate only how to say it only in the future. He have to pay attention the reality, the present moment, and be grateful for every action that he did correctly, and every time a person have to strive to improve themselves, and so and the next suggestion, it's create some kind of comfort around themselves, as it's from Danish, what's Hagi. It's it's remind me Hagi where the boots we are wearing on the legs, and it's very comfortable and coziness, and the same person have to create for themselves, and think he have to think only positively about themselves, about other people around him, and that's my mind set.
Great.
Thank you.
Adeline, do you want anything? Do you want to say anything?
No, just let them.
Oh, great. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know. Anyway, Evie, then.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? We are talking about the video, the really unproductive, how to get out of it. What do you think?
So I think it's a very different type of video, no? How normally you look for the video, how to improve the productive, how to something best and something, And this video is just not about theory. They actually show how to improve, How sometimes I think just look for like do things about production, but our body is like the source of production, because whatever the things you do about work or
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, connection.
I don't know. I'm a little
Internet a bit
crazy.
slow today. Yes.
That's
your connection
Yeah.
maybe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you, but
Now we can. Now we can.
you're. Oh yeah.
Because it's a little weirder. Everybody is freezing. I think my connection. So, what the party do you get it?
You were saying about comparing with other videos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, cows normally look for like how to improve in something, how to achieve something better. But like our body is like the source of production. Because whatever the activity you do, like for work, for hobbies, like you have to care about yourself, about our environment, and that's the main thing I get for the video.
Great. Um, Anastasia.
I think I just found in this video that we have to give a rest for our brain, because sometimes like we have to be on the nature. In my case, I have a good example. Now I moved to another city, like it's a small village with a lot of beautiful places. And yesterday I found a really amazing place with mountains and natural channel. And I could see sunset. It's such amazing. I don't need to use my phone or some another gadgets. No, nothing, just my eyes. And I really relax. It's the same that you take a rest for 2 days, but for me it was just 30 minutes.
Nice.
Yes, it's like it's really motivate you. And in my case, um, I love to be on the nature because it's give me a lot of, I don't know, new thoughts that I can use in my future. I can plan it. I can be more productive. Uh, I don't know. For me, it's something. We have to isolate ourselves and to be to concentrate on something special. And of course, our brain has to take a relax for this one to be more productive.
Cool. Yeah, nature is really cool. It's been a while since I have been in the nature, I guess.
Yes.
Lee, what do you think? How are you anyway?
Yes, hi guys, nice to meet you all here again. Yeah, so you're discussing about the video, right? The video about RUT.
Right.
Okay, okay. So I watched it just a few minutes ago, and anyways, I'm here to share my opinion about it, and yeah, I think it's a very cool video because my first impression about the guy is because he's not only a thinker but also a doer. Like he encouraged us to take action and to, you know, because I I I want to share a quote that I'm a big fan of. It's that like dream big but start small. But the most important thing, start, because start is the most important part. And most of the time we just get back from 9 to 5 job and then come back home and feel exhausted and don't feel like doing anything. But the the more we set self discipline, the more we have motivation to take one step closer to our goal in the future. So that's why I like this video, because he motivated us to take action and to separate it into small parts, like 3 steps. And I really like the mindset of that YouTubers. Anyway, about me, like sometimes I procrastinate a lot because I don't have enough of motivation, and I don't have enough of the encouragement. That's why I join different communities, including this one. And because I am surrounded by you guys, and you speak English even better than me, and you support me, and we are on the same boat, to support each other. So that's why I love this video. And I also watch your recommended videos as well, other optional videos that Frank recommended. And it's also very useful, and it benefit like my knowledge and my mindset in the long run. Okay, but I think I'm gonna talk about it later. That's all I have for now.
Great. Did you watch both of the other 2 videos, Lee?
Yeah, Captain Sinbad, and then the guy with the curly hair. Yeah, I watch one of them.
Cool. All right, Thomas, how's it going?
Hello. Sorry, because I have a technician in my home just now, and he is drilling, so maybe a noise. I would have to mute myself because of the noise. But now it's okay, so I'll try. As for me, as I talk in my video, the situation is different because I'm not fighting with to be too active and to.
Hey!
Sorry, what's going on? I think maybe it is because of my age, because I would like to make a break for coffee or for something else, and I'm fighting rather with my tendency to rest a lot than to work a lot, and I must fight. I must. Force myself to do the work to be done, because I always find an excuse to do something else. For example, to make some cleanings or to do washing up, because it is more important that work to be done, or maybe do something else. And so I'm fighting with this tendency that I am looking for excuse to do the real work. So I found that the best situation for me to be effective is when I am under stress. When I am under stress and when the deadline is coming, I am very effective.
Yes.
But when the deadline is very far away, I always could find something else to do. So this third video was interesting for me because I found myself that putting myself in the state of the flow is very difficult for me. But when I am in the state, the work goes very swiftly and it is very effective. But to be in this state of flow, it is, for me, it is very difficult, because I found many factors which can distract me, which oppose for me for putting myself in that state. So the best factor to be in that state is to have a goal, and the goal should be rather close, and main goal should be far away, but there should be a smaller goals. And like here with this challenge we have, my main goal is to improve my English. But without these small goals, without these challenges which we are doing each week and every day, even like in the other challenge, it will be much more difficult for me to progress. And these small goals, which are set daily or weekly, are really improving my effectiveness, and they help me to be creative. So that's me. I would like to add one thing, that I think that the first two videos made by the Sindbad and the first one were not very interesting for me, because I found them to be. I thought that they were made rather without any idea. It was only to. It could be, or it couldn't be, because the idea of this video was for me to fill the time somehow. But contrary, the first idea, the first video, the first movie, it was very good for me, because I similarly had the same experience when I was preparing for the exams, when I was passing exams technology university, and I have to pass exam from math and physics, and there was a book with the tasks with the tasks, and the book was with about 500 tasks. So I made a plan to do, for example, 30 tasks each day, and I get up in the morning, early in the morning, and I was super effective in the 5 a.m. in the morning, and nothing was distracting me, and I was working like that for 1 month, and it was super. It was very effective, and I had success in the exam. But the main important thing, it was that I was 30 years younger, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Before moving to Martha, I'm gonna say that yeah, of course, that's why I included 3 videos instead of just one, because I think in the end of the day, the yeah, I'm gonna mute you while I talk. Okay. Okay, still there. Okay, Alex,
Okay.
I'm gonna mute you as well. Then you can unmute you. Okay. Okay. Now it's better. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. Thomas is talking and I mute him. I'm sorry, Thomas. But yeah, I included 3 videos because I think they are addressing the issue in a different perspective. And I thought, well, if you don't like one, you at least you like one of the 3 videos, I guess. So yeah, okay. So Marta, how's it going? What do you think about it? You did a great video. I just watched it before coming here.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank Frank. Yeah, again, you've done a great job during this month, and we learned a lot of new things with the help of you, because and with the help of all of this member here in this room. Yeah. So as I mentioned that in my video, yeah, in the first, I guess, yeah, in the first video, he mentioned like he made people watch his video simultaneously by doing action. Yeah, and the second one is like getting cleaning now. And the book I shared with you, yeah, if you have time, you can have a look at it. Yeah, I'm still in the process of it, because she's, I guess, a popular woman in Japan, Marie Kondo, and even her method is called KonMari. Yeah, yeah. So and before reading this book, we have a kind of how to say the term feng shui or something. Have you you might have heard feng shui, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. And my aunt, yeah, she used to share this term. And while everything is messy, I mean, in my parents' house when I was a teenager, she used to come and she did like sorting out in clothings or in the kitchen everywhere, so that we can get rid of all those things we are not using permanently. So and it felt so good emotionally. Sorry for that. Can I come back? My husband is going after a while. Sorry,
Great, of course. Yeah.
if you don't mind.
Yeah. Don't worry. Okay. I'm gonna say hello to Vikash and then to Rohit if he is here. I don't see his camera. And then if we have time, we can go to Adeline because later I want to discuss what Jermaine was talking, but because Jermaine was basically saying that my videos suck. No, I'm sorry. But she's I like I told you in the comment on your video, you're not afraid to speak up your mind. If you say what you think, and I love that. and you said that your perspective. You basically said that you disagree with the topic of the video, but we are gonna go. We're gonna talk about it in the next session because this one is gonna end in 8 minutes. So Vikash, how's it going? Are you there?
Everything is fine.
Hey, I don't know if you had the time to well, first welcome because I think it's the first
Yeah,
time I see you here.
yeah, maybe
But
first time, but
okay, I don't know if you had the time to watch the videos or at least one of them.
it's, it's this
Yeah,
challenge. Yeah, because before I don't know how to do start. What time is it? So maybe I ask that analyze. I join this.
oh, okay.
So yeah, I saw your video on Instagram that you have Frank English. Now you have to participate in English takeover challenge. I mean, but because yeah, right. Last 3 to 4 days, I am very busy. I am outside of my house whether some home course. But right now I am in, so I make a video of how to make a laser productive time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, thank you for that. But is we are talking about this. How is the name of the video? How to get rid of the
Get rid
really
of
unproductive
the
time period. So I don't
yes.
know if it is in the Fluency Breakthrough Meetup Challenge from Adeline. I don't know if you had the chance to watch any of those videos. We are discussing that pretty much.
Yes.
I guess he doesn't have time to watch the video. Maybe he doesn't have any idea what we are talking here.
Yeah, I think so. That's fine.
Later, you can watch. Maybe he already joined our Facebook group. You can watch
Mhm.
that one. This week, Frank is our task giver. He posted kind of videos. There are 3 videos there. Maybe you can watch that one later. So yeah, you
Mhm.
will know what we are
Yeah,
talking.
for sure. All right. I don't know if Rohit, are you there?
Yeah, Frank, I'm here.
Hey.
Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, of course. Nice to meet you, man.
By the way, nice to meet you, buddy. So, Frank, let me first tell you that is my voice clear to everyone?
Yes,
Is it clear? Okay.
yes.
Yeah. I apologize to all of you because I didn't watch those videos. I was trying to find out those videos on the page on Facebook, but I was unable. And but I wanted to join this meeting today because this is my second time. I joined it last time almost, I would say, 3 weeks ago. And I know that I missed so many things during these 3 or 4 weeks. So I really wanted to join this time, even if I did not watch those videos. So I may not have anything to talk about those videos, but if you have any questions, I would love to answer. And I'm a, by the way, I'm a very good listener, so maybe I would be just listening to you guys. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer again. Sure.
Great. Well, maybe you can. You haven't watched the videos, but maybe you can give an opinion of what we are talking about. I mean,
Sure.
yeah. Anyway, Adeline, you haven't said much yet. I haven't given you time to talk. I don't know if you want to talk or you left the final 4 minutes to Jermaine. Jermaine? Yeah, I am
Yes.
not. Okay, Jermaine.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I actually, whenever I watch anything, I try to ask 4 questions. 4 questions. One is the cause and effect relationship. Does it action means suggest a lot of action? Does it have relationship, cause and effect relationship with the problem? So the first question I will ask is the cause and effect. The second one is I ask, how does it sustain? Is it sustainable for a long time, or does it for the short time effect, the sustainability? The second question I will ask, the second question I will ask, is it specific to that question or is it generalized? The solution can apply to all everything? That means generalized. Or specific, only this solution can solve this problem. Okay, and then just the fourth question is it really
maybe can I interrupt? Maybe you can go first, the first questions, because
yes.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
and effect.
Okay.
Cause and effect.
Cause
He
and
suggests three factors, three solutions. Does it mean you find something cozy to touch? Does it make you reward yourself? Is it you cuddle a cushion? You have something soft and warm to cuddle. Does it mean you reward yourself? You're feeling well, you're feeling comfortable for a moment. Does it mean you're rewarding yourself? You're rewarding enough to make yourself happy enough, long enough to make you productive in your time. Does it mean that? The flow is you are unproductive. Then you be unhappy. Then you make yourself happy. Then you make yourself cuddle something warm and cozy. Yeah, it seems right. But when you go back the other way, is it possible? It's too superficial. Those are too.
You're talking about how to get rid of those RUT, right?
Yeah, what she's saying is like, when she watched the video, she asked herself 4 questions, and if that is actually sustainable in a long period of time. And now, in the end, she was talking about how, yeah, the cause, the cause and effect. Is like, from what I could understand, was that you don't think is you think it's something really superficial and it's not really gonna.
Yeah, apparently on the surface, it seems that you really can do it because you're going from one direction to the other direction. But when you analyze it, can it go back? How's the relationship between one factor and another factor? Actually, the relationship has not been established. So I think it's just this. Apparently, it seems okay. But for those, if I analyze it using my method, I see the relationship. That means the relationship cannot be established. Even it cannot be established. How can you're holding a cuddle a cushion? How can that feeling sustain enough to make you feel comfortable, and then sustain enough to make you make your time productive? Even clean your room. How can you clean your room? You can connect yourself with the inside and outside world. You think one is a good example. You connect inside and outside. Then outside is a room. Okay, you seems apparently it's one way to other. But when you go back,